Bad habits hinder us, but good habits will always help us. So it's very important that we cultivate good habits in our lives, and that will always help us to study better. Hello everyone, welcome to Life Management. I am Rupali, and today I am going to put in black and white some of the study tips which I myself have put into practice in my studies and which might help you as well in your studies. So without further ado, let me share the tip number one. Now the tip number one that I'm going to share is to pray before and after you study. Yes, you heard it right. Pray. Now by praying, I do not mean that you need to chant some mantras or even go to some place of worship that is accustomed to your religion. But you just need to sit down when you study, just close your eyes, fold your hands and pray for 5 to 10 seconds. Now by prayer, I mean that you need to relaxen up your mind and just shut down those thoughts which are going in your head throughout the day. You know there are so many thoughts. But it is more important that when you study, when you sit down to study, release those thoughts from your head. Now more important here is to believe. To believe that your prayer helps you. Your prayer soothes you. Your prayer strengthens your mind. Your prayer affects you in a positive way and helps you strengthen your mind and develop a positive outlook towards life and towards studies. When you pray, just take deep breaths. It will really help. Now the tip number 2 is to decide the place of study. Now some people prefer to sit exactly where they study always, and for some people they prefer to change places while they study. Now it can be that you have a fixed place of study, and it can be that you want to go on the sofa and sit and study, and then you shift onto the bed, and then you take a table and chair and study. It's up to you. Decide for yourself what one thing suits you the best. Now the third tip that I would like you to consider is avoiding noise. And to avoid noise also means to avoid watching TV when you study. I myself used to watch TV and study when I was a child, but I have really seen a tremendous difference in what I study now and what I used to study then. Because you are distracted by two things at the same time. Your mind is in watching TV, and then that lesson or that concept or that topic is pending, right? So what you can do is you study for less amount of hours. That will benefit, rather than just keeping your book open in front of your eyes for hours and instead of grasping the whole thing and fully concentrating on one particular topic, whatever you are studying, for hours while watching the TV. Have your enjoyment and your study time separately. Oh, you're wondering what I was doing? Now this takes us to our fourth tip, that is to stay hydrated. Stay hydrated throughout the day, even you study or you do not. Now when you study or work, your mind gets somewhat exhausted or bored, or whenever that happens the next time with you, go get a water bottle, and you can also make a lemonade for yourself, or some smoothie or something like that, to keep yourself hydrated. And it's very important that you keep a water bottle with you when you study. When you are hydrated, it helps to focus better. Studies have shown that. Now the last tip that I'm going to share with you is to get sufficient sleep. Now to get sufficient sleep does not mean that you have to sleep 8 hours or 9 hours or 7 hours. See for yourself what suits your own body and your own mind. Everybody is different, and so are you. And you need to figure out for yourself what suits you. It's not that what suits on anybody. Decide how much you want to sleep, how much your body demands sleep. And once that is done, you can always progress towards changing your sleep pattern. Now the next time you sit down to study, do consider these 5 tips and let me know in the comment section below how did you find these tips. Signing off until next time, more power to you. Keep learning, keep growing. If you like this video, please give it a big thumbs up and do not forget to subscribe to my channel.